the Atlantic to settle the New World. We brought a lot of fear for wolves with us. We brought stories like Little Red Riding Hood with us. And when people started keeping animals like cows and sheep and chickens, they worried that wolves would gobble up their livelihood. And there was essentially a campaign here in our country to get rid of the wolf. By the time we hit the 1970s, scientists believe we had between 500 and 1,000 wolves left in the lower 48. So 250,000 to 500 to 1,000. And that last small population that remained, they lived only in one state for the most part, the state of Minnesota. So we wiped them out everywhere else. By the 1970s, people started feeling differently about wildlife and wolves. 1973, we passed the Endangered Species Act. And wolves, I see him every day and he makes me go, oh. And wolves are one of the very first animals to be protected by this important law. So since the 1970s, there have been programs that help restore the wolves to the wild. In the Minnesota area, the western Great Lakes states, that was natural recovery. Wolves are now in Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan. Actually, endangered status is being removed from them right now. That's what's going on. We actually introduced wolves back into Yellowstone National Park, central Idaho in 1995 and 1996. It's a really cool story. They actually caught 66 wild wolves in Canada, brought them across the border, and released them into this unoccupied habitat. And today we have over 1,700 wolves in the northern Rocky Mountain states. In fact, I don't know if any of you read about this one recently, but Oregon is pretty new to wolves, just the past couple of years. I believe they have 29 wolves at this point. And one wolf who had a GPS collar, so more collar technology, left his pack in Oregon and just entered California, making him the first wolf to be in the Golden State in over 80 years. So really, it's just so interesting what we can learn from the animals themselves from this really cool technology. We also have wolves. The Mexican gray wolf were reintroduced about 13, 14 years ago into Arizona and New Mexico. Today, there's 58 of them living in those two states. It's been a tough recovery for the Mexican wolf in many areas. People are not very fond of wolves. No matter who you are, they seem to evoke emotion. Maybe you guys are like, yay, wolf, we gotta go to the cafeteria today. Other people are gonna be like, wolf, hide your kids, hide your children, hide your wives, whatever. But unfortunately, because of that fear, it's a toxic atmosphere out there. We've actually had 2 of our Mexican gray wolves released into the wild, which is the best thing we could possibly do. It's really what this whole program is all about. The first one was released in 2006, the second one in 2008, and just months after both of those releases, both of those wolves were illegally shot and killed. So there are a lot of challenges out there, and that's why we have to continue with education, hopefully continue to keep some protection on some of these animals. Because also, not only when we are safeguarding the future of wolves here in our country, we're also safeguarding the habitat they require, the wild lands that so many other species need as well. So, not that I feel rude to Atka when I call him a tool, but he really is a wonderful conservation tool, and also he just inspires everyone he meets, so he's great for education.
Does Atka like bananas?
Oh yes, thank you for reminding me.
He's up.
So,
Snack time.
wolves are carnivores. Don't want to give the wrong idea. However, one of our biggest challenges working at the Wolf Center is figuring out a way to say thank you to Atka and our 2 other ambassador wolves every day. Because these are the wolves that are never going to be in the wild. So they're going to miss out on adventures and challenges that their wild brothers and sisters will face on a daily basis. So we're always, like, stop yapping. So we're always looking for new things to give him, and we've discovered over the years that he's fond of bananas. Like, what? You've never seen an Arctic wolf eat a banana? So, and now the pressure's like too much pressure. No? The first time we gave him a banana, we didn't know what he'd do, if he'd bury the banana, go to the bathroom on the banana, roll on the banana, but he actually peeled the banana, and he ate it. So we discovered through this sort of enrichment that he loves bananas, mini carrots, he loves hunting pumpkins in the fall, watermelons in the summer, and I not on the menu today. Actually, I can ask you guys, does anyone here have like perfume or breath spray or lotion that has a scent to it? Anything that I can borrow? Not on your person, but like the, you know something? Okay, hold on a second.
How does it feel about fig?
Fig? I don't know if he's ever had fig. Look at his chin whiskers, I love that. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is fig hand cream. I don't think he's ever had fig hand cream. Don't break the collar. I was thinking. No, he can't. That's got good ingredients. So actually what he did right there, by rolling in it, is he, here you go, thank you, is he marked his territory. So headquarters now belongs to Atka.